What's going on, guys? Auzio here. Welcome back to a brand new video. So today I'm going to be showing you guys my 4-2-3-1 custom tactics, a formation I am really enjoying this year because you can play through the middle with your two CDMs and your cam, but you can also play out wide with your lamb and ram as well. But yeah, all round it is amazing. Even on defense, it's super good as well. This is the team I've currently got on the RTG. The RTG starter team compared to last year's starter team, you can't even compare the two. This team is so much better. I've got Smith, I've got Alex Morgan. Still can't believe she's around 30,000 coins. It's an absolute steal for her. We got Swanson on one side and we got Rodman on the other. And obviously defensively, Bremer, Tomori, Theo, Di Lorenzo, all round the team is very nice. I'm going to be telling you guys what type of players you do need in this 4-2-3-1 so you can use this formation to its full potential. And obviously we're going to show the tactics and instructions. So let's get into it. The 4-3-2-1, just to let you guys know, I have already done a video on that. Link will be in the description. But the tactics for the 4-2-3-1, the defensive style is balanced. The width is 45. The depth is 71. The build-up play, balance, chance creation, direct passing, width 50. Players in a box on 8. Corners 3 and free kicks is going to be on 2. The depth being on 71, a lot of people are rolling around with this right now because it's kind of like glitched. 72 depth, 70 depth doesn't work the exact same as 71 depth. It just makes your AI press so well, and it's one of those tactics that you're going to see a lot of pro players have in their pro tactic videos. It's just so good right now, and I 100% do recommend it on the 4-2-3-1. Chance creation being on direct passing. If you watch the 4-3-2-1 video, you guys would know the reason this is on direct passing. It's been the same for like 2 or 3 years now. It pushes back your opponent's defensive line, allowing you to have so much more space to work with, and it's just definitely the way to go. Players on the box on 8, the reason that's so high is because when I put this on like 5 and 6, I didn't feel like in a 4-2-3-1 formation, there wasn't enough options inside the box once I got into it. So I bumped it all the way up, and I honestly feel like 8 is the way to go. You have so many options. There's always a person to pass to. There's always a person giving you that, you know, sweat across goal or that cutback, and even a player that's just sitting just inside of the 18-yard box. I don't like really having my corners too high, but I don't like having it too low. I know some people put this like all the way down to 1, but honestly, I feel like 3 is just perfect for corners and 2 is perfect for free kicks. Now, what type of players do you need in this formation so you can use this formation to its full potential? Goalkeeper position doesn't really matter. Unfortunately, I can't actually go down to the goalkeeper on this screen, but we move. But yeah, goalkeeper doesn't really matter. Just use a goalkeeper that you trust. Centre backs, make sure they are fast, make sure they can put in a nice tackle. You guys can see the 2 that I have. I got Bremer, Tomori. Both are really fast. Both can put in a very strong tackle. With the left back and right back, they don't need to have a high defensive work rate. You guys can see I am using Di Lorenzo and I am using Theo Hernandez. Both of them have got high, medium work rates. What I will say is, if you're using Hakimi and Alfonso, something you will notice is maybe it's a little bit too attacking, but there is a certain instruction that you can put so they don't really go up too much. And I'll tell you guys that once we get into the instructions. But yeah, make sure your left back and right back, they're fast, they're able to go forward a little bit, but obviously make sure they are nice on defense as well, because the left back and right back in this formation is obviously going to help out with the wings. Rabiot, Barella, my 2 CDMs. So for the CDM positions, you can have 2 holding CDMs. You don't need to have like a box to box and holding. You can have 2 holding CDMs if you really want to. What I will say is they're going to be on stay back while attacking. You guys will see that once I get to the instructions again, but they're not going to fully stay back. So what I want you guys to do is actually get players that feel all right on the ball. I've got Barella. He feels amazing on the ball. And I've got Rabiot. Rabiot, we all know, doesn't feel next level. Definitely doesn't feel anywhere near to Barella's level when it comes down to the dribbling. But he doesn't feel absolutely horrendous. So yeah, make sure they do feel pretty nice on the ball. And yeah, you can have 2 box-to-boxes. You can have 2 holding CDMs. You can have 1 hold CDM and 1 box-to-box. It does not matter. For the lamb and ram, these 2 need to have good pace, a high attacking work rate, a good dribbling ability, and an alright shooting ability. They don't need to have a striker finish in their locker. They really don't. Every now and again, you are going to see a nice cross-goal shot from them. So that is why I'm saying make sure they have an alright shooting ability. But yeah, the pace is like the main thing in this. The 4-2-3-1, the lamb and ram needs to have pace so they can run in behind. And that's why I'm also telling you guys to get a high attacking work rate on these 2 players so they can full send it, so they can really get in behind behind, get up there quickly, and it just allows you to go for that quick counter attack. The cam and striker. You don't need a cam, like an actual cam. You don't need a Bernardo Silva. You don't need an Odegaard, a Bruno Fernandes, a KDB. You don't need that. Make sure this cam in your team can finish the ball. This cam is going to act like a second striker. I'm going to show you guys the instructions in a minute. That's going to make him a second striker. So even though in a 4-2-3-1, you only have one actual player playing in that striker position, with a certain instruction in the cam position, you can make two strikers and they can work with each other. It's really good. Just make sure it's a finisher. I've got Alex Morgan, finesse shot playstyle plus. She's got the whole lot. She finishes the ball, 5-star weak foot. She's so good in that cam position. And yeah, I've obviously got Smith in that striker position. Finisher, that's what you want. A finisher, good pace, because they are going to be making runs to the left and right. They're not going to be just staying central. So for the instructions, starting off with our goalkeeper, default. I've seen some pro players put this on come for crosses and this on sweeper keeper. Well, I have seen other pro players put it on default. I'm a fan of default. I feel like with a sweeper keeper, especially this year, knowing how easy it is to get round the goalkeeper, I feel like just having it on balance is the way to go, because what I noticed was the keeper was coming out in so many bad situations. A simple ball roll round the keeper. Next thing you know, we've got no goalkeeper and we've conceded. Same thing when it comes down to come for crosses. It felt like he was coming out for crosses that he wasn't actually going to get, and all of a sudden they're tapping it into an open goal. So have it on default. Centre backs, default as well, nothing special there. The right back, stay back while attacking, while the left back is on default. Left back being on default allows the left back to have the freedom of going forward, allowing you to have more width in this formation, and trust me, it is very unexpected to your opponent, because the left back goes in behind. You go for a simple overtop through ball, next thing you know, you're in behind the defensive line. The reason I've got the right back on stay back while attacking and not the same instructions as the left back is because the left back's already going forward. You don't need another player in this formation going forward. I did try both of them on default, to be honest, and it was pretty nice, but I felt like when I was losing the ball in the midfield, I was so open at the back. So yeah, definitely have one of them on stay back while attacking. With the CDMs, cut passing lane, stay back while attacking, cover center. Now what I was thinking at first is, because I've got Barella, I would actually want to put the attacking support on balance, but there's no need. There's no need in this formation at all, because you've got the cam with the striker, with the lamb and the ram going forward with an overlapping left back already. So what you have is these two kind of sitting back a little bit, still giving you that passing option going forward, but not full sending going forward. And if you full send one of these going forward, what you're going to notice is there's a gap in your midfield, a simple pass through, then they pass it to the left side, and they're through on goal. So have both of these on cut passing lane, stay back while attacking, cover center. It is 100% the way to go. Even if you have two box-to-box midfielders or two players that can play as box-to-box midfielders, it's still worth having these instructions. For the lamb and the ram, you're going to want to have come back on defense and get in the box for a cross. So the come back on defense is going to allow them to actually support your left back and right back, double team the sides, and making it really hard to get down the wings. You guys know how good it is to just hit the ball, like through ball it down the line, simple pass across, next thing you know, you've conceded. It's something that's super annoying this year, and it's something people do a lot. So having these two on come back on defense, it just allows the support down the line a little bit more, and it kind of makes it harder for your opponent to actually go down the wings. The reason for the get in the box for a cross is what you're going to notice is when you have the ball with your lamb, so I've got the ball with Swanson, Rodman makes a backstick cross or a backstick run where you can just go for a backstick cross, and next thing you know, you got yourself a goal. So it's something that is definitely useful in this formation. It's definitely something I do advise using as well. For the cam and striker, so the cam is going to be on get in the box for a cross, and the striker is going to be on get in behind, stay forward. What you're going to notice, because you're using a striker in this cam position, and most likely they have got a high attacking work rate, when you go down the line with your lamb and ram, you're going to see your cam get in the box for a cross, because that's the instruction they're on, but they actually stay up there once you rotate. Let's say you go for a cutback, pass back to your CDMs, they stay there. They will stay up there. They will stay right next to your striker, still trying to give you that passing option, but you can actually go for a driven pass straight into them, simple cross, a simple pass across to your striker, and you got yourself a goal. That is something that is really good in this formation, and that's why I have got get in the box for a cross on this cam. The striker getting behind, stay forward. The reason I haven't got stay central, I tried stay central in this formation. Nah, doesn't work too well, because what you will see is he or she will just stay middle the entire time. But you don't want that. You want the runs to be left, right, and down the middle. And having the balance, having the support runs on balance width is like perfect for this formation because of that. The getting behind, stay forward. You don't need, like, you already got a lot of players back. You don't need your striker to come back on defense as well. That's not the case. You don't need to go ahead and put this over here. No, stay forward. Once you get the ball, you're going to notice he or she is going to be just up there, and you can go for overtop through balls. You can get her in behind or he in behind, and you can go for those quick counter attacks. But yeah, that is my 4-2-3-1 custom tactics and instructions. I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. Again, if you want more custom tactic videos, make sure to leave a like and make sure to subscribe as well. It is much appreciated, and it really does help out on the channel. Let me know how it goes. Let me know how this formation, how these tactics works for you in foot champs, in rivals, and a whole lot. If you guys like it, make sure to leave a comment. But that is going to be it. Hope you guys did enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.